This is Weazel News.
Good afternoon, Los Santos. This is Matt Z with Weazel News. We have breaking news here coming from the station of the well-talked-about case of the city versus Steve Himes, as it has been settled as a dismissal. Here now, we are going to show you exclusive footage from the events today that conspired at the courthouse and the press conference over at LSPD.
On this day, November 8th, 2024, the court considered the defense's motion to dismiss. The court has reviewed the pleadings and arguments presented by both parties. The court finds that the motion has merit. Therefore, it is ordered, adjudged, and decreed that the defendant's motion to dismiss is hereby granted. This case is dismissed with prejudice. Court adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I could have sworn it was 2025.
Oh, that's scandals. Scandals.
Yo, Himes, keep brutally assaulting civilians.
I love you, Himes.
Free just like that. Oh yeah.
Should have never been. It should have never been made it that far as it did. Chief Himes, myself, and troopers all submitted our SOPs to the Department of Justice for their approval. They approved our measurements, so it's not a matter of did he do this? Is it in the SOP? Did they act accordingly? Of course, we acted accordingly. The DOJ authorized us that. They gave us that power, and now for some of them to go ahead and take it back. I mean, again, we didn't approve them. They did. Accountability to its highest, and that is exactly what allows us to perform the quality of work that we do, because we're accountable and we follow our standards of operation to the highest of the quality.
And so, are you pleased with the outcome of these results?
100%, sir. Should have never made it that far. It should have been an easy dismissal. Easy.
We're having the press conference regarding the case of State versus Stephen Himes, who is Adam 1. He was acquitted, and hey, we're live, stop talking.
Sir, can you go into further details of those conflicts of interest for that dismissal?
I cannot go into full detail, but I can say is that when you have a case, right, the judge has to stay unbiased and impartial. The district attorney should not be working with a judge regarding a case. And also, when you have a major conflict of interest, the co-counsel, who used to be LSPD, should not have touched anything that deals with LSPD, if that makes sense.
We had sufficient evidence showing that names above, such as Mr. Vicious, Mr. Judge Wyatt, they had all been working together prior to me even being served the warrant, which you just can't have DAs, judges, and lawyers working together on cases together. The same judge that worked on the case with Vicious also signed the warrant for my arrest. So there's been major discrepancies and conflict of interest there. So I think when the judge today reviewed that, he realized that that this is a pretty dirty pool of what was going on here today. Responded to the area. We noticed that there was a GPS tracker pinging inside the residence, or not residence, but business inside the bank. When we checked it, it came back to a Valerie Valentina. So most of the time people try to stay out of trouble, so we figured maybe she was a hostage. She indeed was not. She was carrying a class 3 on her back. She pulled it to her hands to point it at the hostage that was sitting on the floor. They continued to rob the place. They got their money. They requested free passage. We obviously allowed them free passage to ensure safety and the integrity of the hostage. We went up and over the hills heading out towards Blaine County in pursuit with Miss Valentina. Unfortunately, we had a vehicle accident where my cruiser crashed into another cruiser and we ended up in the river. Our vehicles were then disabled. We had to call another unit to transport us. Mrs. Valentina returned to the city, where we then lost her tracker. It disappeared. As we were here dealing with another issue in LSPD, her tracker then became live again. Officer Longnuts then witnessed that her tracker was then live over by Uwu. Longnuts went and pursued towards the Uwu, found her, located her. After chasing her, trying to place her in cuffs multiple times, that's when I was called. At the end of that, that's what happened in this incident. She was taken to the cell. She was in process. She was denied bail, and she went to go serve her time. From my knowledge, she's had 3 counts of institutional robbery since. So, in my opinion, it's very violent crimes, and a very violent individual.
Is the penalty increased if a person does this while on ankle monitor?
I believe it's still under the same charges. It's just under ankle monitor, you no longer have the option of bail.
And for that, was it a non-guilty as well?
I would have to look. Yeah, I don't believe that I think it can go under no contest or guilty. I don't think they are allowed to plead not guilties of those.
Yeah, I think when you break bail, if I'm not mistaken, it's no contest or guilty, because you get sent for your current charges that you were out on bond for, out on bail for, plus your new charges that you picked up.
Obviously, it's not, the same for me. So walking back into the precinct feels different at this time. The uniform still fits, the badge still shines, but I'm also not the same person who wore that before this all started. Obviously it's kind of hard on some people. When the charges were filed, it felt like my entire career and my name and integrity were on trial, not just, obviously myself. It was every little detail of my well-being. Every headline, every rumor, it all chipped away at me. Basically, at the years I'd spent serving my community, it kind of, hit in a negative way. I've never faced law enforcement in a negative way. I've never had.
Oh my God!
Move, back up. Stay down. Stay down. Stop moving. Then the judge dismissed the case. It was a relief, yes, but no celebration.
No, I'm getting body
like
cam. That is
and come out
absolutely fucking
untouched.
insane. You just
I'm
did that.
grateful to have freedom and my job back. I know not everyone will look at me the same way, and that's okay. But the focus now is earning back trust. One call at a time, one shift at a time, one person at a time. Justice cleared me, but it is my action that will. It's my actions that'll prove who I really am.
I know you can't give us a lot of details, but are you planning on countersuing all of DOJ as a whole, or are you planning on going after Vicious and Wyatt? And is that criminal?
So, I guess with slight details, right? We will be going after him as a whole. As far as DOJ, it's one of those where, I wish the best for them in the future, but you have a lot of rotten eggs, and I think those rotten eggs need to be thrown in the garbage.
Call Cornbread here at Weazel News. I'm here with 2 individuals. What's your name on the green?
It's Giggles McGecko.
All right, McGecko, and what's your name, sir, with red?
My name is Unicorn McDragon.
Okay, and yeah, we're just getting some statements from random civilians here off the case that happened today. You know anything that happened about that?
I heard that there was a court case against the chief of LSPD and that it was dismissed.
Okay, and what are your thoughts on that?
He was just dispatching some of that FAFO justice. That bitch fucked around and found out. That's right. She got fucking curb stomped like the bitch should have. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn. And so you thinking the curb stomp was justified?
Oh, 1,000%.
Absolutely.
From what I'm hearing, I've heard that he robbed a local store and took people hostage, man. I tell you what, I just got taken hostage, and I want that fucking criminal cumbag to get his head pushed in too, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, okay. And I'm not calling y'all criminals though, but allegedly if you were, would you be dumb enough to do all that while on ankle monitor?
Oh,
God,
Oh,
she was on
shit,
ankle
what?
monitors.
Absolutely
Oh my
not. You
God.
know.
Well, what's her name? What's her name?
I'm hearing Valentina, some shit like that.
Okay, Valentina K. Fuck yeah.
Maybe she should have had a couple more tasers. Maybe they would scramble those brains up the right way.
Well, apparently tasers wasn't working. She broke cuffs 5 times. She was on some
Oh
sort
my
of
God.
speed boost.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
if anything, the chief LSPD didn't do enough.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wouldn't have batted 2 eyes if he would have pulled out a shotgun and used it as ski practice.
Oh, hell no. That's definitely not okay.
So you don't think it was okay for them to use hands-on?
Punching and kicking? Hell no. That's a no-no.
So what if the officer used a baton? Do you think that would have been all right?
Still no. Tackling's better than someone getting hit. 'Cause what if they hit him wrong? Boom, they're dead, you know? What if they hit him the wrong side and the wrong head? They kick him too hard, they're dead, and everything like that. It's not okay.
So you don't think even a baton's okay ever?
Nah.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Say, what about if a suspect is swimming away in the water? What are the police supposed to do then?
Shit, they better catch his ass if he was swimming away.
Okay.
No lethal force or nothing.
I'm here. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Tay.
Okay, I'm here with Tay. Tay, have you heard anything about the what happened in the courtroom today of the Steve Himes case?
Man, I don't know. I just heard some niggas snitched on each other. I don't really care, bro. As long as it ain't me, I'm not tripping. Feel me?
Oh, okay, street code. I feel it.
Yeah.
And what you think about, you know, a cop, you know, using his hands to basically, you know, end up cuffing you, you know, has to go hands-on with you. What you think about that?
Man, I respectfully, that could never be me, bro. Feel me? Like,
let me ask you a crazier question.
As
then.
a citizen, as a citizen, I just found my phone, recorded. Especially as a black citizen, y'all should be walking around with a body cam on y'all, just like the police do.
Amen, brother. Amen. Let me ask you this though. Let's metaphorically speak. Let's say you had an ankle monitor. Are you dumb enough to rob a bank or something like that with that on you?
Man, I would never have an ankle monitor, bro.
But let's just say metaphorically you did though. Would you rob a bank with an ankle monitor on you?
Hell nah.
That's dumb as fuck, right?
That's dumb as fuck.
All right. I appreciate your time, man. That's all we needed. Back to you.
Yep, we now go live to correspondent CEO Carl Cornbread outside DOJ to get his thoughts on the matter.
This is Carl Cornbread of Weazel News. Thanks, Matt. I had reports been coming in from this morning from DOJ, at least 2 members, upset about an article I wrote. But when I appeared on scene, not a bitch was found. Thank you. So I'm over here at DOJ. Was trying to attempt to get a statement from anyone at DOJ. I have unconfirmed reports of a possible strike. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but there is no one currently up here as of now at DOJ. So as you can see from not only the sheriff, but basically the press conference, all the evidence, I'm curious to know why DOJ is upset. Clearly they have somebody with the brain of a 5-year-old writing these warrants. And I'm not even sure, or I'm not even going to name who's signing these warrants. Misquoting people, according to Himes. I don't know how such a professional institution could even let this pass, let alone be upset about this. But we're going to continue to report on it, whether they like it or not. As here at Weazel News, we do not show any bias. Any department, LSPD, BCSO, troopers, it don't matter. Something happens, we gonna report on it. That's basically it. And appreciate you, Matt. All the hard work. Back to you.
As always, thank Cornbread for the coverage. I am Matt Z reporting to you live from Weazel News Station, and we will proceed to give you more updates as this progresses between DOJ and Himes.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown.
Before we go, we would like to show you a new upcoming project from Weazel News.
His friend hit him with a car.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, I think you hit
Let's say
on.
that.
From North, Capital
Oh, this guy.
Boulevard, Canyon. Right now,
Oh, Lord. Oh.
we hit a major 1050.
Suspect looks like they're driving a green Prius and possibly have a low credit score and get no bitches. What do you think about that?
Low credit score and get no bitches. I think that's pretty accurate. I think that's a pretty lore accurate.
Cornball, let's
Strike.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Are you able to get
Going media street on south.
Smooth and dangerous.
We are just bored. Either way, we got you. This is a burger. This is a banana shake. Together, happiness. And if you really came to eat, boom, the black bag special. Yo, that's a whole duffel bag. Ask about the black bag special. It's an entire duffel bag of food for your fat ass.
Weazel News isn't just breaking stories. We're your partner in production. From business commercials and private investigations to music videos, equipment rental, and more. Contact us today for pricing.
or not, I don't. It's we brief it out not to go alone anywhere, and I don't see how people getting taken hostage as law enforcement. You're supposed to tell everybody where you're going, what time and place you're going to be there.
Suspect looks like they're driving a green Prius and possibly have a low credit score and get no bitches. What do you think about that?
Low credit score and get no bitches. I think that's pretty accurate. I think that's pretty lore accurate.